Hey guys, Flannel Flats here, back here again with another tier ranking. Today we're gonna rank my favorite Sonic games, because Sonic the Hedgehog is my all-time favorite Sonic series, my all-time favorite video game series, which is a very bumpy roller coaster road to be on as a fan. I thought it'd be fun to go through this. I found a pretty good list. They have pretty much everything. And they had a ton of options up here. I changed it slightly. I got rid of one, put no opinion, barely played, because there's a couple on here like Tails Adventure. I know I have played it like once. I think it's like an unlockable game in Sonic Adventure DX. I know I've started at one point years ago, just like, you know, jumped in it. I just jumped in it and I have no opinion. I don't remember. I don't know the game at all. So I figured that was kind of better than saying I just never played it, because I have touched it, but I just never. So yeah, I have never played. Then they have a lot of options. I should have changed this, but you know, I went with it. We have best of the best, awesome, great, good, okay, mid, meh, bad, no opinion, whatever. Never played. And then looking through the list, I thought about doing it beforehand, but I guess I'll just do it at the end. Put it in the video. There's a ton of crap on here I haven't ever played or, you know, barely touched. There's a lot of phone stuff I've touched like once, don't really have an opinion. I'm not gonna give it a good ranking by any means. The phone stuff like Sonic Jump, who cares? But I guess we'll put those up at the end. And then also they have Flicky on here, which I have no idea why that's under the Sonic games. I know Flickies are in Sonic, but like the game has nothing to do with Sonic. So I don't know what to do with that yet. I will say Flicky is a very good game. But that said, let's just get into doing what I can do and go from there. So I moved to Sonic Adventure 2 to the top here to get us started, because it's my all-time favorite game of anything. So it's the best of the best, baby. This is it's got the Chow Garden and it's got City Escape. It's kind of almost enough said, but I just the soundtrack's amazing. It's by far, in my opinion, and I really feel like it's the correct opinion. I know everyone probably thinks that their opinion's the correct one, but it's like, I've tried to sit back and look at all the other games and how they play. There's not a funner game than Sonic Adventure 2, in my opinion, for 3D Sonic. Like, it's so good, and I love it. Like I said, City Escape is not only my favorite Sonic level, but to me, it's one of the best video game levels ever made. It's so good. It's just fun. And then you have the Chow Garden, which is like, I spent like hundreds of hours. Me and my friends spent hundreds of hours in that. I don't understand why Sega hasn't brought back one of the Adventure series. I don't know why they stopped it, but they should bring that back. But they really, whatever they do, bring back the Chow Gardens. It's free money. Like, you don't know how many fans you would just get to buy that game just because of Chow Garden, especially if you did it right. If you could do it at least to the Adventure 2 level, I mean, obviously we want it better than that even after all these years, but like, just get us that at least, and you know, friggin' people are gonna lose their mind. So yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, best Sonic game ever made, and it's my favorite game all time. So we'll put that the best of the best, kind of get us started off. As I started with this, Tails Adventures, I have no opinion. I have barely touched it. Years ago I touched it. I don't know. Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one, looks like whoever made this list also must be in a different country, because it's all like the European or Japanese, I guess European. Yeah, looks like the European versions. The Mega Drive, but it's also the Genesis is what it should be called. Sonic 1. Again, let me say it. Stuff on this list could move as we go. So don't freak out if something gets too low. I might change it. The first Sonic game, I'm gonna say good. It's good. It may go up to great. It's just like the original version of it doesn't have the spin dash, and that, to me, that kills the game. And the newer releases, like on Sonic Origins, where you have spin dash and drop dash, fixes that game. The game is great. Maybe that's how I should look at it, because I could be going off of, if I made this put the pictures in, how to do that. I'm gonna say for this, I'm gonna consider that he has the spin dash and drop dash. If he doesn't, it's a good game. Not gonna move. With the drop dash and spin dash, it's great. We'll go with that. We'll say he has it. That kind of messes up Sonic CD though. You know what? I take it all back. We know where it would be if it had the drop dash and all that, but we're gonna just go regular unless Sonic Origins is on here. I don't remember. Sonic Origins on here? I don't know. We'll find out. 3D Sonic CD. It's kind of hard. I probably put it under great. Funny thing is, like, there's different aspects I like better about each of these over each other. Sonic CD has an amazing animation thing, and like the game itself looks great. The thing I hate about Sonic CD is kind of how the levels are built. Like they're like very like vertical, and like, for me it gets a little confusing sometimes, and I don't know. It gets a little confusing for me. But overall, I really did enjoy it. I got to beat this for the first time last year on my gaming channel with my friends. We'd like to play. We played through all of Sonic Origins, and I was the one that played Sonic CD, and that was my first time playing through the whole game and beating it, so that was pretty awesome. There's so much cool stuff to it. We're going to put it under great. We'll see if things move around, but it's very good. So this is the Master System versions of like Sonic 2. Trying to think of how much I played of it. It almost might go in the no opinion. If not, it's going to be like okay, like, or mid. I don't know. I don't remember being that good. Maybe put it under no opinion because I haven't really played them. I don't really know. Sonic Chaos, I'm not even sure what that is. But all right, Sonic 2, best of the best. It's very, very good, amazing sequel. Because we're going off the second rules I set, where we're going off the original, where you don't have the spin dash in original Sonic. This has spin dash, and it just fixes the game so much. Plus, you introduce Tails, and you're both on screen, and you can play as him with the second controller and Genesis. And it was just phenomenal. Love that game. Love Sonic 2. Sonic 3. Did they do a Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Like, where's Knuckles? I don't understand how. Let's see. Is the Sonic and Knuckles even on here? Am I just missing it? Or he's on. Well, either way, Sonic 3. We're gonna. I guess unless it's on here, I don't know if Knuckles is on here. We'll until proven otherwise, we'll say that's Sonic and Knuckles. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Best of the best. It needs to go above Sonic 2. Absolutely. There was a time where I questioned if Sonic 2 might be better than Sonic 3, and I know a lot of people actually debate this. Like I said, we played through all of them on Sonic, on We Like to Play, doing Sonic Origins. Sonic 3 Knuckles is such a masterpiece. Like, it's so good. The only bad side about playing through on Origins, obviously I got rid of some of the music because of Michael Jackson, which is really stupid. I'm assuming from what I've heard, like, Michael Jackson's estate's not signing off on it, or they want too much money or something. So that's really unfortunate, because the songs they replaced those songs with are hot garbage. It does kind of affect the game, honestly, but overall, Sonic 3 Knuckles, amazing. Triple Trouble, and it's the game. No, Triple Trouble, I really don't even know what this is. Is this? We're just gonna put it. I don't know exactly what Triple Trouble is. Tails again. Was it Sonic Labyrinth? Never really played. Sonic 3 Blast. Do they have both versions? That's the Game Gear version. Never played Game Gear version. 3D Blast for Genesis is okay at best. They don't have the Saturn on here. Oh yeah, they do. Okay, good. Let's just move that up here, because okay. So Sonic 3D Blast, we'll do for Saturn. I like it. There's something about Sonic 3D Blast. It's such a different game, but I really enjoy going back to it every once in a while. And the Saturn version is by far the best version. Genesis, we'll put okay. I mean, it's still fun, but Saturn is the way to go. It's fun. It's kind of weird putting 3D Blast next to the first Sonic game, so we may have to do some jumbling here. I'm not sure. Well, I didn't mean for that to happen. Sonic R. Okay, this is probably going to be not great. People are probably not going to take me serious, but I freaking love Sonic R, dude. I know it's got its problems. Like, it's not really finished. There's magnets in the wall, it seems like. It's kind of hard to control, depending on which version you're playing, like what controller. The Saturn version, it's so hard to play. The controller, like, you're all over the track. You get to the GameCube version of it on the compilations on here. Can't think of the name of the stupid thing. I'm such a Sonic fan, I can't name half the crap I'm trying to say. Anyway, whatever the compilation it's on, it's a lot better to play. I love it. Plus, guys, the soundtrack. Let's be real. The soundtrack is one of the best soundtracks in all of gaming. I'm just going to say it. I know people will probably either love it or hate it, and I'm in the absolute love it. Like, there's a song in there I would literally use in my... If I ever get married. Like, in my wedding, if I can, I'll use it, like, in the... in the reception. So yeah, awesome. What's next? Get my mouse to work. I'm not even sure what this is. It's Sonic Adventure. I don't know what this is. This is for the phone game thing. I don't know what that is. Whatever. Ooh, Sonic 4. Part 1 and 2. See, I remember when this came out, I liked it better when it came out. I was quite a bit younger. But, oh man. Maybe even meh. I'm feeling meh, maybe. One might move it, but it's not straight up bad. It's just not very good. Maybe that's where it should be. I'm not sure. I'd like to go back and try it. Seeing it in videos, like, I don't like the style of it, like the animation they did for it. I don't know. So I don't know if I can even get past that, honestly. But so this one's gonna sting a lot. I know everyone loves the Sonic Advance series, but growing up, I never had the Game Boy Advance. And then now, me, friggin' late 20s, has a Game Boy Advance, but the screen's so friggin' dark. I haven't, like, attempted to really play them because I can't see it well enough. So until I get a Game Boy that can play it where I can actually see the darn thing, I'm not going to rank them, I guess. I've seen videos of them. They look amazing, which I'm sure they probably would go very high. But just to be fair, I mean, I really haven't played them. So we're going to do that. It just even stings a little bit, you know. Ugh. All right. Sonic Adventure. Boop. Best of the best, baby. Any Sonic fan that doesn't have Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 in their best of the best, if they're not there, you're insane. I question your insanity. Even if you didn't grow up on them, going back to them, I don't understand how you couldn't have fun and think these are some of the best Sonic games. Even if they're not your favorite ones, they should be in your, the top. I don't know. I don't understand. I know there is some adventure haters out there, but it's like, y'all are just insane. No, well, actually, no offense meant, because, like, I mean it. Let's see. Sonic Shuffle. So this is kind of like a weird one because I kind of want to put it in no opinion, barely played. I barely have played it. I don't know if I've ever actually played a full game of it. Because in my head right now it'd be meh or mid, or even meh. I don't really know though. Like, I've barely even played a Mario Party game, which is really sad. I want to do that. Let's, for the moment at least, let's put it in barely played. I think that's probably where I actually will stay. I've definitely touched it longer, or played it. I'm saying touch, kind of weird. I've definitely played it longer than like Tails Adventure, but at the same time, it was like one sitting. Like, we didn't play a whole game of it. And it was years ago, so that might stay there. All right, let's just move on. Sonic Heroes. I have a big soft spot for Sonic Heroes. I mean, I think it is good. Where does it go though? Part of me wants to put it up here because I do love it. Maybe for now we'll put it in second bed. We'll put it in awesome. We will put in front of Sonic R. Like, deal is, as much as I love Sonic R, I know it's not like a great game by any means. Like, but the soundtrack just boosts it up so much. It's just, I love playing it. But we'll put like more of the real games in front of it. But yeah, I think Sonic Heroes is at least awesome. It has potential to move up, but we'll see. It might stay in awesome. That's pretty darn good. Shadow the Hedgehog. This is another one I basically haven't played, which is mind-boggling to me. Like, maybe that's what I should do right now. Stop the video and go play Shadow, because like I really haven't touched it, and I don't know why. I know growing up, he says like the D word in it, which I sound like such a little kid right now saying that, but I know we were kind of, I don't say we weren't allowed to play it because it had language in it, but I felt weird about it just because we didn't ever use language like that. I still don't. So I never really played as a little kid because I was like, oh no, bad language. But I don't know, it's stupid. I wish would have played it. Such a nerd. So I don't really have a strong opinion on it. So we're gonna put it there, and we're gonna try to change that. It's probably something there's several of these games I need to play all the way through and beat. We might come back through this another time and do a more definitive list. But right now, this is how I'm feeling. Okay, Sonic Battle. Never played, like you said, didn't have a Game Boy Advance. Never played it. Actually, I said barely played. I don't know why I should put that over there. Whoop. Forgot I had the second thing. Never played these games, which is really sad. Actually, why'd I do that then? Why are a lot of these up here? Guys, I'm sorry. Y'all probably been screaming at me this whole time. I really don't know if I've ever played Triple Trouble. Really don't think I played that. I think I have touched that. I don't think I played the Game Gear version. Oh, that's Game. Okay, I think that's right. Whew, sorry guys, I don't know why. I even went through the list before as we started. Like I have the barely played and the never played. Good lord, getting tired. All right, so that would mean Sonic Advance 3, never played. Good lord. Actually, that's kind of a lie. I did put it in for a second, but I was like, I can't see. But basically, I've never played. You know what? Screw it. We'll do it live. All right. Sonic the Hedgehog, or better known as Sonic 06, or better known as Broke My Heart. Kinda, because at the time I did like it growing when it first came out and I got it. I actually loved it. And then you get older and you're like, oh, then you find out the history, like, oh, it was 50% done when they released it because Sega's stupid. Oh, it killed the franchise basically. Oh, but and there's a human girl that makes out with Sonic to bring him back from the dead. Oh, it's funny, and like I said, all the glitches, it's only 50% done at best. Cause Sega's so stupid, like them signing that contract then to where they had to make games for the Wii. Like, dude, that thing was so underpowered compared to the 360 and PS3. This game should have been something special. I have a magazine before this came out where it's talking about it, and man, it was gonna be special. Like they even had like this day cycle deal where the longer you spent in the level, it would get midday, then it'd go to nighttime. Had the day and night cycle. Just had a lot more to it, and it just looked, it looked so good. Flip. This is one of those weird games where I weirdly enjoy it even still, but it's not good by any means. Plus, it kind of like destroyed what it could have been, because it's very close to an adventure style game. So it really could have been Adventure 3, honestly. I used to fight that, but now I'm older and I realize it. Man, I kind of want to put it in okay. And in fact, I kind of want to drop that down and maybe, I don't know, that seems kind of, maybe that should be bad. I mean, technically it is bad, but as far as my enjoyment of it, okay, we're gonna leave it there for now. Let's not lose our minds here. We'll figure it out. Jeez. Sonic Rush. I own it. I don't think I've ever played it. Sonic Adventure. Basically never played it. Okay. So I got stuff like this where there's a lot of these games I haven't beat, but I have played. Okay, Sonic Secret Rings. Bad. Here's the deal. I hate that it's like an auto runner where you're constantly moving. You can't turn around. You don't have. It's like a fake 3D game. I can't stand the way the gameplay is. That said, the storybook thing they went for in these games, I absolutely actually love it. Some of the cutscenes for these games are so sick. I'm gonna go ahead and put the other storybook one. I guess I'm gonna put as bad as well. You know, I feel like these are two I really need to play through and actually beat, because I think they could go up to maybe meh or mid. It's just in my head, for one, I'm not the biggest Wii fan. Don't mean to break everyone's hearts. Wii, to a large point, kind of sucks to me. I hate the controller. I hate the waggle, move, whatever controls. I hate the controller itself. The controller itself is just stupid. It sucks. But I really hate the motion controls on games like this. There's the occasional motion control thing on the Wii that's fine, like mainly Wii Sports, but other than that, I don't know, man. I hate how much it's involved in that. And again, I could probably get past it if it didn't make you automatically go and you couldn't turn around and all that garbage. So I'm gonna put bad. I don't know if those are gonna move. But again, I do love the cutscenes. Like, I love the voice acting in this. I love the storybook aspect. It's just a cool idea. I kind of wish they would do it again, but just make the games where they don't suck. But the Wii is dead, so maybe they wouldn't suck. Sonic Rivals, never played. Alright, Sonic Unleashed. This is one that's grown over the years, for me and by pretty much everybody, it seems like. So I'm gonna at least put it awesome, but does it go to best of the best? It kind of should. But it's like the Hedgehog stuff is definitely the weakest part of the game. It's not terrible, but it's very repetitive. But the Sonic stages are some of the best in the series. And for the longest time, this was like the last game it felt like they really, really tried with the story. It might get moved back down to awesome. I think I'm going to put it in the best of the best. Oof. But it's one of those things, going back and play, it is kind of a drag because you have to switch back to the Hedgehog so much. I don't know, guys. For the moment, best of the best. Might go back down to awesome. I'm not sure. Maybe it should be it. We'll leave it there for now. How about that? Sonic Colors. This is where, if anyone's still watching this video, they're probably gonna click off the video. I'm not a very big Sonic Colors fan. I'm sure it's got some fun levels in it. But for me, for the most part, this thing is mainly a 2D game, which is really a bummer when I'm, because, modern Sonic game with boost and everything, but it's a huge chunk of it's 2D. Or it does like the 3 or 2.5D thing. But also, this is also where they changed Sonic's character, where it made him more goofy and just kind of a jackwagon, honestly. A lot of the cutscenes in this game are so cringy to watch, even as a big Sonic fan. I hate the Wisp. Oh, I can't even stand the Wisp. I hate the Wisp so much. Gosh, because I know it's better than bad, but maybe I do mid. I don't know. Okay, let me say that I know it's technically a better game than like Sonic 06, but I'm not looking at this as a critic. Like, what's the best game here? What's the worst game? I'm looking at my enjoyment of it. Okay. I don't ever go back to Sonic Colors. I need to play through it all the way. Every time I play it, I just get angry because I hate the Wisps so much, and and then the Wisps show up in so many Sonic games after that, and like, guys, they suck. They replaced like the Chaos Emeralds with these things practically for the longest time. It seemed like, hate them. I don't like the little powers. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm playing a Sonic game. So yeah, it's going to at least mid. It might go lower. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Let's get off that. Hopefully some of y'all are still watching. Sonic Generations. Terrible story, but very fun game. The only thing I don't really care about is the darn bonus levels you have to do to get the keys. Not a big fan of those. Some of them are fun, but then there's some of them that are just freaking awful. They're not fun at all to play. But overall, this is such a celebration of Sonic. Especially when it came out. I remember getting this game. I think this came out in like 2011. Yeah, 2011, that would have been the anniversary. I got it for Christmas, and it was kind of like one of the last, like, I was an adult when this came out, but well, I say that. I would have been, I guess I was like 17 when this came out, I believe. Something like that. And it's kind of like the last time I remember that, like, child wonderment for Christmas, getting this game, because it was something I did want. I didn't have money to buy, and I got it for Christmas, and it was just kind of like that, you know, kids freaking out on Christmas. That it's like that was like the last, like, really good Christmas I remember. I've had some good ones since then, but that's like the best one I remember in the last, 10 or so years. I guess a little over 10 years now. Oh gosh, guys, getting old. Anyway, Sonic Generations, love it. We're gonna put best of the best. Again, the story's kind of stupid, and it's really stupid they didn't give classic Sonic a voice, and but classic Tails can. I hate that. There's rumors they retired, or maybe, I don't know if it's rumors. It may have been confirmed. I don't remember. If there was at least a rumor that they contacted Jalil White to voice him because he voiced him in the 90s and all the cartoons. That would have been amazing if that's true. I don't remember if that was true or not, but the fact they didn't do it, either way, is really stupid. Like, he should have had a voice either way, but the Jalil White thing, that would have made that game, like, perfect, other than the little mini-game things. Anyway, moving on. Very good. A heck of a celebration. If you haven't played it, go play it. Sonic Lost World. This is one I've never made it very far in. It is not very fun. But I have such a spot for it in my heart that I'm like, I'll go back to it every couple years. I'm like, maybe this time I'll enjoy it. And I just never do. But I you know what? I still, gosh dang it, for its creativity, I still like it better than Sonic Colors. I think it has the wisp in it. Ugh, disgusting. We're gonna put it there for now. I can't really say much about it. The villains in it suck. I don't like them, but it's very creative. This is such a crazy list. I don't know. No one's gonna take me seriously after this. What the flip is this? I don't know what that is. It's one of the stupid phone games. Sonic Forces. It's meh. We'll put it at the top of meh. How about that? It's one of the biggest disappointments. Because, like, there's very few moments. There's a couple moments in the game where it is pretty fun. But we're talking like 1 or 2, maybe 3 levels of the whole thing. Everything else kind of sucks. The game is so generic and so just meh, that it just hurts. Like, that game looked so great when it was coming out, but it's just so mediocre it hurts. And they lean so hard on that making your own character thing. On one hand, I think it's kind of fun, the character thing, but the fact they made it a main part of the game, you play that thing, it feels like as much as you play modern Sonic, if not more. Like, it might be more than Sonic. And then also, classic Sonic in that game sucks. They, like, ruined him. Like, I don't know what happened. He doesn't, like, they had Sonic Generations. Classic Sonic feels great. Forces Classic Sonic feels awful. Like, I don't understand it. So, like, I don't know. It almost could go under bad. It's just, I don't know. Because, some part of me would almost rather play the storybook games over that. So, maybe we'll put it under bad. I don't know. It's technically, we'll address that one later. I don't know what to do with it, honestly. Okay, this list is just get out of control. Sonic Team Racing, haven't really played that much. Honestly, I wasn't really blown away by it. I thought it was okay. honestly. I don't know. Coming from like the Sega All-Star Racing games, which are much, much better in my opinion. I need to give it another shot, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm feeling. Like it's okay. Sonic Frontiers, our newest 3D Sonic game, or newest Sonic game period. I'm not gonna lie. We're playing this currently on my We'd Like to Play channel, Let's Play channel. You should go there and watch. We'd Like to Play is linked on my Flannel Flats channel. Check it out. I like it a lot. Like honestly, I kind of feel like it's Sonic Adventure 2, Adventure 1, and then Sonic Frontiers. Is it perfect? No. Not by a long shot. But let's put in perspective here. When the last game was Sonic Forces in 2017, and we had to wait till 2022, and we get Sonic Frontiers. And for the most part, I feel like they knocked it out of the park. So, when you're playing the main game in 3D, Sonic feels great. It's a lot of fun just running around Sonic in an open world. And, well, let's put it out there, Breath of the Wild-like world. Running around with the 60 frames, it's so fun. All the rails and the little tricks you get to do, like just kind of going through the levels, majorly fun. Obviously, this game has some issues. Mainly, oh gosh, let's just do it real quick. The 2D sections in this game, garbage. Like, it's still like the Forces deal. The 2D is so freaking awful that I like lost my mind a couple times at it. Things were said. And it's mainly like, well, it's the stupid level where it's Tails' Island, I think it's Chaos Island. I hate that one. You'll hit one of the boost pads and it'll throw you in a 2D section you can't get out of unless you walk backwards and jump out of it. And sometimes you can't even do that. Sometimes you have to go through it. It's the only island that throws you in 2D stuff constantly, and I freaking hate it. That's the biggest piece of garbage in that game. And then you do the cyberspace levels. Any of the 2D cyberspace levels, 95% of them suck. Awful. That said, the 3D ones, really fun. The only thing is, they should have used just the normal visuals and music instead of using Green Hill and like generic city and that stuff. I wish they just would have done the actual levels. I think Sonic fans would have much appreciated that more than what they did. Overall, though, even saying that bad stuff about it, the game is great. The story is, I think, the best story they've had in 15 years, probably. Really, probably since Adventure 2, honestly. It was a really good story, and it's just interesting. And they, it's funny. I'm not the biggest Roger Craig Smith fan voicing Sonic. It's like they tweaked him. Like, well, for one, actually had a good writer. What was it? Who wrote Sonic Frontiers? Is it Ian Flynn, or is he the artist? I don't remember. Whoever it is, one of the guy that writes for the comics wrote this game, and it actually good dialogue. Like, it's so much better. It's so much better. It's like go from Sonic Colors or Forces even to Frontiers. It's night and day. It's such a good story, and Eggman's not like completely crazy bonkers. He's actually pretty good. And the aspect between him and Sage is good. It's just a good game. I don't know why I've talked about that game so long. This tier list can take forever. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try to speed it up. But Frontiers, very good. If you haven't played it, go play it. Sonic for Master System. I potentially have played it, but yeah, I don't know. Sonic Drift, no opinion. Sonic Generation. Oh, this is 3DS version. I don't know if I think it's probably there. Drift 2, I think I've touched it. Never got to play Sonic or Knuckles Chaotix. I don't know why. I don't understand why they don't have them that on one of the compilations. I think it's a major misservice by Sega. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but they really should do that. Sonic Fighters. It's kind of like Sonic R. Not that great of a game, but it is fun. I can't put it here good, really, can I? Well, I put Sonic R. It's fun. I don't know. We'll put it good, but that doesn't feel right. It should be, like, down here. Of course, I mean, getting Sonic R, but I feel like Sonic R is better. what are we doing with Sonic the Fighters? It's fun. Not when I want to play all the time, but like pick up and play. But okay. How about that? It's okay. Oh, Sonic Mania. Straight to the top. Sonic Mania, dude. So good. It's like going back to Sonic 3, but like they've like the graphics on it. I think they were shooting for what if a Sonic game came out on the Saturn, like a normal 2D Sonic game came out on Saturn, and it's. I would love if someone made a Saturn version of this. If they could get that to run right, I would buy that in a heartbeat because I do have a Saturn. And I think that'd be amazing to own. If you haven't played Sonic Mania, go play it. It's really in the running to be the best 2D Sonic game. I feel like if they would have done more original levels instead of doing some like retells of older levels, I think it might be better than Sonic 3 and Knuckles, honestly. But the lore that's in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and then they're all original levels, I think it gets the edge. But the way Sonic Mania plays and the visuals, and then like the new levels are so good. Like it's right there. Like it's neck and neck. Kind of depends on the day for me. And the fact they haven't made a Mania 2, Sega, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? It's like printing money. If you just put that out and let them make like all original levels, the same gang that made that one, raking in the money. Because this was the highest, I think the highest rated Sonic game. Was it ever, or since the 2D games at least? So, masterpiece. I'm not sure why he put Sonic Unleashed on here again and Lost World. Is this like the 3DS version? I don't know what we're just gonna put in there. I don't know what's up with this. I think this is the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed, which I know the PS2 and Wii version were different than the 3. I'm not even gonna attempt to rank that. I don't care about those versions, honestly. Sonic Riders. It's been a long freaking time since I played it, but I remember loving this game. I want to put it in a grate. You know what? I really haven't touched these sections in a long time. I need to play it again because maybe it's not as good as I remember, but I had that when it came out. Loved it. So we'll do great. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. It's been even longer, I think, since I played the sequel. And I don't remember liking it as much. Like, I don't remember it being bad. Do I do good or okay? Maybe good. At the same time, maybe it should be down here. I don't know. And it's probably fine. But like I would probably rather play those. Oh, we'll go okay. Sonic Free Riders, I own it, but I've never played it. Sonic Spinball, which version is this? This must just be the Genesis version. Fun game, not very good at it. It's okay. I'd like to beat it one day, but I think I've gotten to 3rd level? I think there's only 4 levels in the game, but I don't think I ever got past the 3rd level. Like, pinball is just stupid hard for me, because like you're kind of like, is there good people at I guess you can be good at pinball, but it's like there is some chance to it, because you can just fly off the side and die. I don't know. I never beat it. Spinball for Master System, never played it. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I feel bad with the Sonic Colors thing. Maybe I should like, it's okay. How about that? Would that make people feel a little better? I hate the Wisps though. May they burn in hell. Honestly. Alright, Sonic Jam. So it's a collection of, is it Sonic, is it 1 and 2? Does it have 3 on there? I don't remember. I should look into that. I don't remember if Sonic 3 is on there or not. It probably is, but on Saturn, the main thing is known for, I think it added the Spin Dash to Sonic 1, and it has that 3D hub world, like what we could have gotten a 3D Sonic game on the Saturn would have been like, which I would have loved that, honestly, because it was like the art style of Sonic R, that whole style. Ooh, where do we put Sonic Jam? I kind of think it should go under Awesome, just because that 3D section hub world thing is amazing, and it does add Spin Dash to Sonic 1, so that would get it. I think it should be under Awesome. That's a great game. fact, you know, I own it. I should play. I barely touched it, but I need to break it out. We're actually almost done here, guys. I know this is probably a longer video than I even meant for it to be. We have a lot of stuff we're just gonna be skipping over. Sonic Chronicles. I haven't played enough. Tennis, same. Sonic Sega All-Star Racing, awesome. Honestly, this racing game rivals Mario Kart games. It's so good. If you haven't played Sonic Sega All-Star Racing, I highly, highly suggest it. It's so fun. I'm not saying it's better than the Mario Kart games, but I think like it's in the ballpark at least. I think it's great. So then we have the second one, Sonic's All-Star Racing Transformed. This one I have barely played, honestly. Everyone says it's better, but I've just recently played it a little bit. One knock I'll give it is they changed the announcer, and the first one, they have like a really fun announcer that kind of heckles you and stuff. It's really fun. This one, it's like more generic. I don't know what they were going for announcer. And then like I do like the flying sections in the boat, but it's also the flying especially gets a little confusing. Sometimes it's hard to tell where to go. So I really don't like it as much so far, but I think the more I play it, it has a chance. But I don't know, the announcer really adds a lot to that. So we're gonna do great because I don't think it's quite as good, quite honestly. Let's see. This one's gonna be a little tricky too. There's so many of these freaking Olympic games, and I don't remember which ones I've played. So we're just gonna rank a couple of them. I'm pretty sure I played these two. Are these the same? I'm not sure. We'll just rank a couple of them. I had a lot of fun with this growing up. Me and Nathan played it a lot. I think this one had soccer in it. That's really all we did in it, so maybe we should put it mid. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, I guess I would rather play it. That's probably where all these are gonna go. We're just gonna move these. I don't remember if we played on the Wii. I think we did play on the Wii, so we'll do that. We're gonna put that there because it had ice hockey, and we loved ice hockey. I really don't know if we ever played the London one or not. It's basically the same game over and over. We're just gonna put those under never played because I really don't know. Sonic Jump, no opinion. It's a phone game, whatever. Same. I think we did play this one. Maybe I'll go ahead and put it up. Okay. Don't know if we ever played that one. I don't think we played that. We did a video on this. We like to play our highest viewed video, which is pretty funny. It's got some pretty good stuff. I don't know if it's better necessarily. We'll just put it under okay as well. I think they could probably go to good even. But I don't know. Should I put one of them? I don't know. We'll leave it there. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. Not good. In fact, I think we're just going to put it under bad. Again, Sonic 06 should probably be down here, but I at least enjoy Sonic 06 to a certain point. Sonic Boom, I don't really. That's just all I really got to say about it. Don't know that. Never played. I don't think I ever played Jump Fever. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. This Sonic Jam thing for... I don't know what this is actually for. I don't know what this actually is. Someone can tell me if they know what it is. Don't know. Don't know. No. 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 So much stuff they put on this list. Like, I mean, I guess I'm here for it. Like, if I was like, you know, deeper I am now, I guess, and played all this stuff, it'd be really sick to be able to list all of it. But then we got Flicky. I'm probably not gonna actually rank this because it's not a Sonic game. Like, I feel like this just came out separate, and then they decided to add Flickies to Sonic. Or I could be wrong, but I really don't think this game ties into Sonic whatsoever. But they put it on here for whatever reason. I'm not gonna rank it, but if it was like a normal, say we're just doing Genesis games, it would probably be best of the best. It really is really fun. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just leave it there. I'm not gonna rank. We'll keep it Sonic. But if it was just Genesis games, maybe we'll do that sometime. Yeah, I think it is best of the best. Cause at least the arcade version, man, the arcade version's so good. We have a arcade around here. Not Lucky's. God rest Lucky's soul. That one closed down. Arcadia. It's one of these places where you pay so much to get in. It's like $5 to get in, and then you can play all the games unlimited until you leave or whatever. It's an awesome place. But they have a flicky machine, and when it's working right, flicky's so fun. But it's not a Sonic game. I understand that it's got flickies, but whatever. All right, let's real quick. This video is like probably an hour long. I don't know how long we've been going, so let's see if there's anything we want to change before we wrap this up. Let's see. Those stay. It's weird they didn't put and Knuckles on here or whatever. So we're just gonna say this is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Okay. So do we move up Sonic Heroes, the best of the best? That is the question. I don't know. I can't put everything in the best of the best. I really like it though. Like, I feel like if I leave down here, I'm doing it a disservice to a certain point. But is it as good as these? I don't know if it is. I think we'll leave it there. I think. Well, it could easily jump up there. But we're gonna leave it there. I feel pretty good about those. Great. Sure. This one I still feel like maybe it should be under great. It's just I don't really like going, like I said, I don't like going back to it, the original, without the spin dash. It's not that great to me. In fact, I'd actually rather play Sonic 3D Blast on the Saturn, I think. This is where it gets a little controversial, like having Sonic 06 and under okay, because really it's like it did destroy the franchise. Like, I get it, it should be under bad, and really it kind of is. It's just I have some nostalgia for it, growing up on it, and I beat it. And I was always proud of that because how hard it is to beat because of all the glitches. So yeah, I'm gonna say okay. Sonic Lost World, yeah. These are all funish to play. Sonic Colors can stupid. I don't know. I'm not gonna apologize. I'm really not gonna apologize for Sonic Colors where I put it, because I really kind of want to put it down here, if I'm being honest. We're gonna put it at the end. It makes me so mad. Those stupid things. 3D Blast for Genesis, yeah, it's not that great on Genesis. It's alright. Mean Bean Machine, it's alright. The Sonic 4 series, meh. We got bad. Like I said, all these probably could go to meh, but I don't know. Again, with the storybook games, I hate you're constantly moving thing. You can't go backwards, and the Wii waggle thing. I do love the storybook aspect though. That part's cool, but the game itself not fun. Sonic Forces is so mid pack. It's kind of bad. Like there's little pieces of okayness in it, but I really kind of think it's just bad. Sonic Boom, kind of, again, there's probably a little bit of tidbits in there. It's probably fine, but ultimately, it's just bad. It's not very good. So, and then all this other crap I haven't ever played. There's so much here, which some of these are really sad. I haven't played Sonic Advance series, really sad. I will get there, guys. Eventually, I will get me something I can play the darn games on where I can see the screen. But I have like one kind of bad eye, and not even kind of bad. It's just bad. And the screen's so hard to see, and it's just like, it's not worth it to me to try to do it. I'd like to get a GameCube adapter where I can play on that, or just a different, like was it Advance XP? I think it has the backlit screen. Something. I just need something where I can actually see. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for the Sonic ranking thing. Sorry this was so freaking long. I know I kind of went on tangents on like Frontiers and Adventure 2 and 06 for that matter, and Colors, but I just had a lot of fun. I have a lot of love for this series. There's a lot of Sonic videos I want to make discussing a lot of things and things I would change or praises for different games, but I just really love Sonic, and I hope y'all made it through this video. Didn't lose y'all. Leave me your list on the comments. Tell me what your all-time favorite games are, or if there's a game you don't like. Don't hate me too much for Sonic Colors. I know that's a lot of people love that game, but I can't get past the wisps and the 2D stuff and the terrible story garbage. Anyway, leave me your comments. Do me a favor. I hope you liked the video, so please give it a like, and heck, please subscribe. I would love to have you join me at Flannel Flats. That's going to do it for this tier list, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Later.